Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 3. Embark from here, yes. Now I can start putting stuff on. Alright, set up. Main ship, do I have anything better? Oh, I can dress up as this thing. Yeah, I don't think so. But now I can start putting special weapons and a teeny ship on. Oh, well obviously a giant fork would be amazing. But I think the Shadow Head's probably my best option. I probably do. Alright, so you guys been enjoying the Zelda CDI Let's Plays that started this week? I bet you guys weren't expecting we'd be doing that, huh? But hey, I like to keep my channel interesting. I like to do weird stuff, and I got good news. I'm also working on the next review. Progress is coming along fine. It'll be done within the next week, I'm sure of it. I still need a couple more days of editing, but it seems to be going all right now. Let's see here. Zone map. I gotta actually set the, there we go. Gotta say that we actually want to go this way. I'm absolutely not just going to wander around. Why is it taking so long? I was already in the space section. Why did they have to reload it? The same thing. Okay, this way. God. I'll figure this out. Gotta relearn all these controls. I've been playing a lot of Sakura Wars. But the good news is, I'm not gonna get confused again, because I finished the game like, 2 hours ago. Literally. Like Look, I'm literally talking. I finished the game and immediately I had to start making dinner to make sure that I'd be finished in time for the stream. What the? What is this thing? Oh, the Flower Guardian, that's right. Ow. Oh. I do generally like the Gummy Ship battle theme in this game, though. Like I said in a previous part, I prefer the Kingdom Hearts 2 system of gummy traveling. But I like the song that plays, at least. God, this thing is resilient. So anyway, in case you were curious, Sakura Wars 2019 game that I was playing, I mean, it's good. It's not great, but if you can get it for like $30, which is what I think it probably cost, it was a Christmas gift, I'd say it's worth it. It still had its list of issues that I hope the game sold well enough to get a sequel that could fix them. So how many of you guys were expecting Kingdom Hearts news to happen this week while I was playing the game? We got confirmation that the entire Kingdom Hearts series is going to be coming to PC. Currently Epic Game Store exclusive, but since when has anything remained an Epic Game Store exclusive? It'll get ported to Steam before long. And, you know, I'm obviously not going to buy the PC versions, because aside from Melody of Memory, I own all the games. And Melody of Memory, I would rather just buy on the PS4 instead of buying it on PC. Plus, you know, there is the slight issue of the PC versions are all the games at full price, which for 3 isn't terrible. I mean, it's still, because it includes Remind. So, you know, I mean, it's still more expensive than it would be buying the game on console, because Kingdom Hearts 3, if you want to buy a disc of that, is dirt cheap. Like, I am kind of amazed how cheap it is. Like, I think I've seen it at GameStop for $10. A used copy, admittedly, but if you want, you can go on Amazon to buy the Kingdom Hearts All-in-One package for $30, which is new, and includes every single game except for Melody of Memory and Remind. Other than that, it's got the 1.5 and 2.5 collections, 2.8, and 3. So you're getting, for $30, you are getting basically everything. Which is absolutely crazy to me. Is this fight still going? But either way, 3's price including Remind for $60, that's not terrible. 2.8 is the one that bothers me the most because that's $60 for... It only includes the back cover movie, which is only like an hour long. Dream Drop Distance, which is one game, and 0.2, which is a short game. It's a good one. I like 0.2. I did a review on it a couple years back. But it's definitely probably the least amount of worthwhile content. And it's a full $60. 1.5 and 2.5 is $50, which is still more than it would cost to buy on the PS4, but you know, you're at least getting 4 games and 2 movies out of it, so, and they're pretty long games, so you got that going for you. And actually, because I was curious, I was looking at the system requirements for the games. I'm actually surprised. It seems like Square optimized them really well. Like, my computer is not a great computer. You guys should have known that when I had trouble playing and streaming Mark of the Ninja at the same time. Like, the computer started to run hot and I think started underclocking itself. Until I turned down graphic settings. But according to the system requirements, it seems like I could almost run Kingdom Hearts 3 comfortably. Like, aside from my graphics card being between minimum and recommended, I meet the recommended requirements for everything else, and that actually really surprises me. It's only especially weird to me because I've also... Galgun Returns, the remake of the first Galgun, came out this week. And out of curiosity, I was looking at the system requirements for that because I know that if I ever want to play Galgun, I'm going to have to do it on PC. Because no game in the series besides the PS3 version of the first game, which was only released in Japan, has support for pointer controls. And it's a light gun game, so pointer controls are kind of important. So if I can't have pointer, I'll play it with a mouse. But either way, I was looking at the system requirements for it. And Galgun 2, which is a less demanding game than Kingdom Hearts 3, I should think. I'm not even sure if my computer meets the minimum requirements for it. Anyway, welcome to the Kingdom of Corona. I'm not sure it's safe to go down here, but Come on, when has disease ever killed anyone? Come on. It'd be hilarious if Disney was, like, marketing Tangled on Disney Plus during all of this. And they had to be, like, super careful about never saying where it takes place. Sometimes the timing on that's really bad. Like, at the beginning of last year, Magic the Gathering was doing a series of Godzilla cards for use in the game. And one of the cards they had was Space Godzilla, using his famous beam move, Death Corona. And they had to pull that card from everything but the first run. Because they're like, ooh, the timing on that's real bad.
The outside world is a dangerous place. You must stay here when you're safe.
Alright, so this world is based on the Disney movie Tangled. Unlike the Toy Story world, I can't get all giddy about seeing something I love being represented at Kingdom Hearts because I've never seen this movie. It looked somewhat interesting. Maybe. It's in a firm, maybe I'll watch it at some point. But I'm in no rush. There are other Disney movies that I haven't seen that I would be more interested in seeing. Like, I haven't seen The Little Mermaid. I haven't seen Hunchback. Most of the CG movies I'm pretty good on. At least, the ones I care about. I haven't seen Chicken Little. But I've seen the ones I wanted to see. Both Wreck-It Ralph movies, Big Hero 6, Moana. It's a shame I think Moana came out too late to be included in this game. Because it actually would have fit pretty well, I think. This world does look very nice, though. It's admittedly a pretty generic forest,
It sure is a pretty day.
Yeah, we're expecting a bunch of snow tomorrow. And, all throughout the rest of the week.
Great. It'd be perfect for a picnic. Got me, Donald.
We'll figure it out as we go.
I'm sure we were brought to this world for some good reason. But can't we sweat it later?
Imagine if there weren't any Heartless. It wasn't just an ironic statement. Oh, how could it get any worse? That sort of thing. Imagine if, no, it's just yeah, it's fine. Alright, so here we have Flynn Rider from the movie, voiced by Zachary Levi, who you may also know as he played Shazam in the movie Shazam, which I also haven't seen, but I've heard good things about it. It's on HBO Max, so I could watch it. Oh, right, I gotta equip my new Keyblade. That'll be sticking with me for the entire rest of the game.
You see, as soon as you mention him,
Anyway, there's a fun story about when Zachary Levi accepted the role of Flynn Rider he auditioned and got the role for the movie. Apparently, one of the big reasons he auditioned, aside from the fact that it's a Disney movie, it's good work, he'd get paid well.
take care of them.
Apparently, the reason was because it's oh man, if I'm a Disney character, there's a chance that I might be able to be in a Kingdom Hearts game in the future. And hey, he got it. And just to make sure that, and just so everyone's sure, yes, that is him voicing. The Tangled cast, I believe, completely returns in this game. I believe everyone from the original movie. I don't know anything besides Zachary Levi. For the most part, Kingdom Hearts 3 is a lot better than previous games about getting all of its voice cast back. Maybe because I think Disney's gotten better about getting the best celebrity voice actors than they did in their Renaissance era that older Kingdom Hearts games were primarily focusing on. Or, old movies where the voice actors are all dead. That happens too. Of course, I know saying that, keeping in mind that the last word we played was Toy Story, where Woody and Buzz were not their original voices. But hey, you got Wallace Shawn, isn't that good enough? I think most would say that's a pretty fair thing. I don't know, I've also never seen Princess Bride. I'm just going to be completely honest. If the question is, have you ever seen this movie? More often than not, the answer is no. I don't watch many movies. Despite the fact that it ends up taking more time, I'm much more into watching TV. Because TV gives me the choice of, I could stop if I just wanted to watch 1 or 2 episodes. I don't have to sit here for an hour and a half or 2 hours. And you guys know a bit about the TV I'm watching because I mentioned it on Twitter yesterday that I've been watching High School DxD. I'm in the middle of the 3rd season at this point, and I just found out that a week ago they removed season 4 from Hulu. It's oh great, I can't continue.
Where'd Flynn go?
It's on Funimation and Crunchyroll, but because of the show's risque content, I'd have to be logged in with an account to prove I'm over 18, and I don't have an account for either site, nor do I want one, because I don't need one.
That away is just a dead end.
How can you tell? There's an area off to the right that looks like it could branch off.
I say we investigate.
I've also been watching Dan vs. though. That's all on Amazon Prime. It's a good show. Watch Dan vs. All right, we'll put // on. God, I have 13 free points. Do I have anything to spend them on? Fire boost. Great off and chance. Sure. All right. I could put on the two unite. Yeah, sure. Why not? Do you guys have anything? Nope. Okay. We will replace Dawn Till Dusk with Favorite Deputy. This is pretty much my Keyblade of choice just because it gives me the ability to... Gives me the ability to use a drill. That's basically all a man needs. That's all I need, at least. Oh god, this forest is clearly big if it needs 2 maps, outright said. Yeah, see, there's still a whole path over there.
Well, at least he got away safe.
Are you... I was about to say, are you an idiot, Sora? I think that's a question that kind of answers itself. But seriously, it's not hard to tell that there's no rock behind that area of vines.
This way, guys. It's a secret passage.
Like, you couldn't have made them super thick so that at the very least you can't see the clearly open path behind it. Couldn't have put a painted sheet over it to reveal that there's... to hide it. I will give credit to the animation team at Square. They did a surprisingly job modeling Rapunzel's really long hair, animating it. Apparently, it's obviously nowhere near the same fidelity as the movie, but apparently it took Disney like a year at least to get it right.
How you doing? The name's Flynn Rider. How's your day going?
I think that eyebrow cock is probably the only thing about this movie I know, aside from what I've learned playing this game.
All right, hang on.
Rapunzel.
Gesundheit. Here's the deal. I was in a situation gallivanting through the forest when I stumbled upon it. Oh, no.
I at least know that this is a scene from the movie. I'm very curious. I'm sure someone on YouTube has made a comparison, just like playing them side by side, just to see how close they get it.
Wait, you don't want my hair?
Why on earth would I want your hair? Look, I was being chased. I saw a tower. I climbed it, okay? End story.
And seeing that she was put here, Rapunzel was put here to keep her safe for her entire life, we found it pretty damn easily.
Okay, Lynn Rider. I'm prepared to offer you a deal.
Deal?
Look this way.
If you turned subtitles off here, you could almost convince someone that's not super familiar that you are just watching the movie.
Lanterns. I knew they weren't stars. Well,
When we have this whole long section that's just a reenactment of the movie.
you will act as my guide, take me to these lanterns, and return me home safely. Then, and only then, will I return your satchel to you. That is my deal.
Yeah, no can do. Unfortunately, the kingdom and I aren't exactly simpatico at the moment, so I won't be taking you.
Something
I understand it's a pretty basic Disney thing, but
hope that you will save
is there a reason that she just has a chameleon? Like, is it just animal sidekick for comedic relief? I love that line. That line I had heard before I played the game. Like that, what is it? Like, I've made the decision to trust you. Terrible decision, really. Someone captioned that with, like, there it is, the one time Disney wrote a convincing male character.
I never ever break that promise.
That's great. I don't know who you are. I can't, I have no reason to trust you when you say that.
What to do? I cannot let them find that tiara. Okay, just think.
You see, and this is weird. This is like the only time in the series you hear the thoughts of someone who's not your player character.
The three guys in the funny outfits.
I guess just because there was no way to get around it. Though, admittedly, it would be kind of cool to just see like all that eye movement silently, and just you have to figure out what he's thinking. It's a bit too subtle for this series, but it would have been interesting. Yeah, let's be real. I love Kingdom Hearts. Its storytelling is not subtle. Honestly, a lot of Japanese storytelling isn't. At least the stuff I see.
Look at that. A tower. Let's check it out.
Here in the tower, I'm reaching out. Please tell me what to do. Let's see. Okay, I can buy stuff. Whatever. Workshop. Cool. Now I can start doing more stuff. I think I can get that one.
Let's see.
There you go. See, I appreciate that one being real easy. Let's see here. What else can I make? Nothing. Okay, I guess I can make the mage earring now. Keyblade Forge. All right. Well, since I know that this is the only Keyblade I'm going to be using the entire game, let's get to powering it up as soon as possible. Okay, that's as much as I'm getting there.
Wonder who put a tower here.
Yeah, hold on. Oh, look at that. The bushes sway when I run through them. Is there even a reason for this area down here?
That's a lucky emblem.
Oh, where? Oh, right here, the rock. I'm going to have to climb up to be able to get a picture of it. Yeah. 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 There we go.
Let's see.
Zoom. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Is this not clear enough for you?
Let's see.
What angle do I have to be at? Like, I guess somewhere where it's like unmistakably the silhouette of Mickey. All right. Oh. Get back here. Oh yeah, give me that physical attack power. That's all I need. I think that's all anyone should ever need. And I can turn it into a hammer. It's actually a really good weapon even against bosses. Because it not only deals good damage, but that swinging means that it juggles pretty damn well. Of course, it's slow, though. Alright, drill. I feel like the drill actually might be a little bit less effective than the hammer. Actually, I don't know. It shreds through health pretty damn well. Like, look at that. One attack is enough to just shred through a little guy's health. Gotta remember the lucky emblems there once we're done here, because I probably have to take the picture from the top of the tower. I believe if I remember correctly, there's 90 in the game, and I have to get pictures of 60 of them on this difficulty in order to get the best ending. I believe you need all 90 on easy, 60 on normal, 30 on hard, maybe none on critical.
It's so soft. I'm free. I'm really free.
Flynn!
Sora just takes one look at her and it's like, oh man, her hair's even weirder than mine.
Here and just in time.
And that's not something I can say very often.
Who's she?
That would be Rapunzel. Something tells me this could be her first time outdoors. Give her a few minutes to get used to it.
First time ever?
Sora feels a kindred spirit with someone else whose entire goal was to get out and explore. That's why he had such good chemistry with Rapunzel. With Ariel.
Mother would be so furious if she knew I disobeyed her and left the tower. But that's okay, I mean,
Yeah, this scene is actually kind of interesting, like the hard cuts between all these angles.
this would kill her. This is so fun!
I'm sure this is something from the movie, but it's weird to see it represented in Kingdom Hearts.
I am never going back! I am a despicable human being. Best day ever!
I notice you seem a little at war with yourself here.
A little more than a little.
She's on a whole Keyblade war with herself. We gotta tie us back to the series somehow.
Stop right there! Who are you?
We've been here for the last hour.
I told you before, my sidekicks.
Sidekicks?
Junior sidekicks.
Oh, my name's Sora.
And I'm Goofy. Pleasure, ma'am.
Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
See, this is another one of the times,
You too.
much like the Toy Story world,
My sidekicks.
much like the Toy Story world, this is another instance where I perfectly understand why. I mean, Flynn, I don't understand why he doesn't question the talking duck and dog, but Rapunzel's fine. This is her first time outside. She doesn't know this isn't normal.
Monsters might show up. I can get her to the kingdom, but you guys are clearly more cut out for combat.
Junior heroes.
And we're heartless experts.
Your heart. Flynn doesn't know what the heartless are. That just sounds like you're saying, yeah, we're experts that have no heart, no morals. We're loose renegade cops who don't play by the rules.
Yeah, her heart's pulling her all kinds of ways.
So, Connor, how did you get the Wallace and Gromit game? Because even though Telltale stuff is coming back to... it's been back for a while now. Coming back to digital marketplaces. Is Wallace and Gromit back? Did someone else renegotiate the rights? I don't know. It wasn't that long ago that Strong Bad's cool game for attractive people came back to Steam. But it also wasn't gone for that long, I don't think. Wallace and Gromit was missing for... if it is back now, it was missing for years. So it's on Steam? Oh, Steam has it again. All right, cool. At the very least, when I did the stream, it had been unavailable for a while. Okay, now where's that? Oh, we're back out here. Hang on. I understand, Rapunzel, you're excited to leave your tower, but we gotta go back. There was a lucky emblem.
Wait! I thought we were going to see the lanterns.
See, look, I didn't even explore this whole cave system. God, how long are these caves? We ran all the way back here just so I can take a picture. Nope. And yeah, despite the weird architecture, you can just run up. Oh, nope. Is that like close enough? Okay, no, that game's fine with it. Cool. Except it's still red. And I can't take a picture while jumping, so... I wonder how where do I go to get it?
Let's see.
There we go. Okay, I'm good. Let's go.
Oh my gosh!
What? You just reacted, Rapunzel. What was it? Imagine if that was just something like you were hanging out with someone and they just said, "Oh my gosh," and completely ended the conversation there. Okay, see, the interesting thing about this area
Flowers are growing on top of the water.
is you got Rapunzel with you. She's seeing all this stuff for the first time. So there's a bunch of areas you can walk to and experience with her for the first time. Like if I talk to her right now.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting for this moment.
Okay, she doesn't do anything. I guess this isn't one of the spots. I don't think you really get... You get items for doing them, I think. Or maybe you just get one for doing all of them.
Such a good idea after all.
Really? No reaction to that? Like, that feels like something I should interact with. Sheep.
What is that? It's so fluffy. Huh.
It's giant sheep. I would have been much happier if it was a giant sheep. This design is fun, though.
Rapunzel, take cover.
All right. I hate to say it, but I'm letting you out of this deal.
What?
It's way too scary out here. Let's just turn around and take you home.
No. I am seeing those lanterns.
No, come on.
It's the fun part is that Rapunzel's actually our party member, not Flynn.
It's okay. I'm not afraid to face them.
Also, she uses her hair as a weapon instead of the frying pan.
You need a tower.
Yeah, I can see that. See, the problem is you really do have to focus on, you really do have to focus on attacking the spawn or whatever, because otherwise it'll just keep creating more. But we got it. Oh, never mind. We got something. And it eats through armor like nothing else. That combo finisher is a great AoE move. Like, honestly, this Keyblade is just great. The finisher's kind of weird, though. It turns into a claw and you just slam it around. See, it's like having Shantae. It didn't even do that much. There we go. I got another air combo. Plus, I should have the AP to equip it.
Rapunzel? Rapunzel!
So here we have Mother Gothel. I don't know too much about her, except for the fact that she apparently has a lot of porn written of her. Drawn of her. And if you're wondering why I know that, it's because if I've gone on Rule 34 sites, I've typed in Moth because I want to look at pictures of Mothra, and Mother Gothel is like way above it in pictures. And it's like, I understand, I'm the weird one for looking for what I'm looking for, but yo, I ain't apologizing. We only have a bit more than a month before Godzilla vs. Kong comes out. And we also got a first look, a first like detailed look at what Godzilla's gonna look like in Singular Point. So that's cool. Oh, here we go. Yeah, this like elegant lady Heartless design. Looking at her in hindsight now, it's the prototype for the tall vampire lady from Resident Evil 8. That's coming out soon, right? I don't know. I'm not really a Resident Evil guy. Like I own 148 and 145 and Umbrella Chronicles. And 4 is the only one I've beaten. 1 and 5 I've given tries to and didn't care for it. Umbrella Chronicles I want to play. I rented it a long time ago. I like light gun games. So I want to play it. The problem is the fact that because of some stuff that's been moved around in my room, my chair can only go so far away from the I can only sit so far away from my TV. Like I'm probably 2 feet away from my TV right now. And this is as far back as the chair can go. So I am too close to my I am too close to the TV to be able to properly use a pointer. And she's very enchanted by the dandelions, considering that we just fought a dandelion Heartless.
More fly at once.
Alright, hang on. Arrow!
If only we had a big gust of wind.
Like the one I just did. Arrow! Well, what else do you want?
There must be something I can do to blow them into the air.
Arrow! Do I have to like specifically... Oh, okay, I have to specifically target this spot. I'm glad I'm blowing through my MP for this. Assuming I'm ever going to use that MP for anything other than cure. Alright, so there we go. So that's something we can do. Also, there's a save point right here to refill it. Alright. Oh, and Flynn is on my team. Okay, never mind.
I want to see what's at the top of that hill.
This hill? Alright. Oh, nothing. Is this the hill you were talking about, or there's a lot of hills around here? Maybe the tallest hill.
Rabbits!
There we go. I'll show her a good time. I'm really disappointed that they aren't modeled to look just like Thumper from Bambi.
You're not picking on these rabbits.
Would it have fit in the Tangled art style? I don't know. But Bambi's a good movie. Not one of my favorites, but I watched it enough as a kid. It was one of the Disney movies I watched when I was at my grandmother's house. Because it was one of the ones she had in her collection. Like Sleeping Beauty. Mulan. That's how it goes. Like you've got the like the family members that have the movies you don't, and so that's what you watch when you're over there. Like my other grandparents, they were the ones that had the VHS tapes of James and the Giant Peach and The Land Before Time 1.
Safe now.
And at some point, I really got to buy the first Land Before Time movie on Blu-ray, because it's a really good movie.
Maybe they want to show us something. Let's follow them. I never imagined the forest would be so big.
I mean, I would have guessed to come in here anyway, I think. It looked obvious enough. Also, it's on my map.
I think they want us to have this.
I mean, they can't use it.
You. It's like the world goes on forever.
But Rapunzel, the world can't go on forever. The world is flat. That'd be great. Like, let's just indoctrinate Rapunzel early. Oh, I also need to equip that air combo plus. That's right. Hey, look at that. Rapunzel has context-sensitive attacks. Like, we were near the tree, so she was able to swim from it. Man, she was running fast there.
It's so refreshing. You have to come in. See? It feels nice.
Yeah, I'm used to being around water.
Sora!
Okay, you're in for it.
He just starts casting water magic and just destroys her. I wish I could walk onto her. I could also have used Splash Run, I guess. Oh, it's sadly not a constant reaction. Imagine if that was like a constant reaction command anytime you were in water. You had the splash option, and it was an attack you could use against Heartless. It deals like 1 damage.
Around here.
Oh, we were back around. But see, like right there, someone made a note about ingredients, but it was just Sora. I really almost never hear Donald talking about it. Yep, okay, haven't been through here. I know, because there are people that are alive, and I won't stand for that. Put on Air Combo Plus. I clearly have a very, very short-term memory. I'll get back here. Yeah. Monkey. Yeah, I ain't putting up with you. Come on, get that hammer. The drill. Just missed out on it. Darn it. Alright, splash run. Why? Yeah, just run them all down in my water coaster. See, the presence of a Splash Mountain ride in the game is actually the closest that Kingdom Hearts will ever come to acknowledging Song of the South. When's the Song of the South world coming in Kingdom Hearts? Like, that'll go over well with everybody.
I can't believe how wonderful this is.
See, I think that's what they should do for a Kingdom Hearts spin-off. Just make all the worlds based on terrible movies. Otherwise, or movies that people want to forget. Like, finally expand on the summon from 2 and give us a Chicken Little world. Give us a Song of the South world. Give us a Home on the Range world. Like, just all the worlds no one wants. Ah, not suspicious in the slightest. Okay, oh, never mind. They recognize it. Good.
Don't worry. I know to be careful around the flowers now.
Whatever it is, it's not normal. I'll take a look.
Sora gets closer and just gets eaten like it's Audrey from Little Shop of Horrors. Another movie I haven't seen and should because it's on HBO Max. I like musicals.
We're all clear.
I mean, you should probably touch it first, like with your Keyblade or something. Imagine if this is how Marluxia revealed himself. Like he's just in the middle of the flower bud like Venus de Milo.
These guys, they're nobodies.
Mother said the outside world would be full of ruffians and thugs.
Monsters.
Stay back.
No, I want to help you fight.
I know, but I'm afraid you can't hurt these guys with a frying pan. Trust me on this.
I mean, they were clearly doing a good job killing Heartless, which you can't completely kill without a Keyblade. But that's just something that's always been weird in Kingdom Hearts.
Look, I want to stay and slug it out too, but my sidekicks have it covered.
All right.
I mean, I thought for a second, like, yeah, no, the lore is that you can't hurt nobodies without a Keyblade. Like, that's at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2. You can't hurt the Dusks until Roxas gets his Keyblade. But, you know, Donald and Goofy seem to be doing fine. So that's what's going to be revealed at the end of Union Cross, that actually this whole time Donald and Goofy have been Keyblade wielders. I mean, Union Cross has revealed other characters to be secret Keyblade wielders. In fact, it's a plot point in this game that's brought up and is never mentioned again. And is there strictly to be like an ad for like, hey, if you want to know what the hell they're talking about, play Union Cross. And I still have no idea what they're talking about. Right, equip my other things. Reprisals after a successful... Okay, yeah, so I got a counterattack. Which is good, because I'm barely ever blocking in this game. It'll be good to have on the rare occasion I do.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't seen them.
Oh, yeah. I guess Sora hasn't seen any of the organization members yet. Oh, never mind. No, he saw Ansem and Xemnas.
Has-beens. Now, why would you say that?
Probably because you haven't been seen since Chain of Mem 358, I suppose.
Are you in the real one too? Good for you. My name is Marluxia, and yes, that is correct. how interesting it is to see you again, Sora. Again? You know him? Assume you've no memory of me.
See, Marlush is playing it cool, but I like to believe that he is actually very hurt inside that Sora doesn't remember him.
Memories I'd soon
Even though he knows exactly why Sora doesn't, because he was the one behind it.
should you. Nor will you ever, for that matter.
Marlush seems like the kind of guy who thinks so highly of himself that he feels that even if all of your memories of a given time period were erased, he's so memorable that you should remember him.
Please hear what I have to say. I'm sure you've noticed.
I would say that'd be like his 358 manga personality, except he's barely even in the manga either.
But you
Most of it takes place after everyone gets killed in Castle Oblivion.
is the very light of this world. I would see you guard her from its dark horrors. Starting with you, right? All the organization seeks is balance.
As all things should be.
Our ultimate objective is not to clash with the light. We seek to complement it. Use that keyblade to keep Rapunzel safe.
Just because you told us to do it, I'm gonna go kill her. Then won't you look stupid?
Rapunzel's light.
He could have just meant that metaphorically, like she's a very pleasant person.
Yes, they must run on ahead.
Then we better go find them. I really don't like what that guy said.
Yeah, we better find Rapunzel before he does.
And now I've got hiccups. Ain't that just swell? Yeah, you know what? I will. Why? There was no reason for me to swing like that. I just felt like it. Right, equip. Equip abilities. Let's keep a counter going of how many times I'm in a fight and I'm like, right, I gotta equip those abilities. And then as soon as I'm out of the fight, I forget it. And only remember when I'm in another fight. Because in case you guys aren't super familiar with Kingdom Hearts, you can't open up the menu aside from just a basic pause when you're in battle. Yeah, it's rock. Hang on. There we go. Take care of him, Donald. I'll be over there soon enough. God, oh, there's too many of you. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's go. Spread the damage around some. And now when I get around to attacking everyone, they're like one hit from death. God, I basically just warp right to them if I attack in the air. Sora zooms so fast. Oh good, my AP went up. Now I have a better chance of being able to equip the abilities I don't remember to use. That's basically the one problem with the Hyper Hammer. You don't get a dodge roll anymore. You just get that dash, which means less invincibility frames. Alright, counter slash. I still have 4 more points. Let's put on that Air Combo Plus. Perfect. Just enough. You guys didn't pick up anything, right? Oh, Goofy got a second chance. Alright. We also got something in here. I probably don't need... I'd lose 7 AP points. Yeah, I kind of do need those. Lose a bit of strength, get magic. Yeah, so if it mostly focuses on magic, we'll give it to Donald. In strength, magic, and maximum AP. Not as much as an ability ring, though. Yeah, alright. Which means that Goofy has an ability ring. Yeah, that's a better option. Okay. Which way are we going? Oh, come on. Can I get it? Yeah. Nope. Just a little too late to get my drill. Get my drill on. As I feel everyone should do on a daily basis. That's how we evolve as a species. Embrace the drill, guys. Pierce the heavens. It's getting close to around the time of year I'd watch Gurren Lagann again. I just gotta finish Dan Versus and what I can of High School DxD. And then probably watch Monster Musume again, because I can.
I wonder where they went. Don't worry.
I wonder what happened to Rapunzel.
Too far. Hey, blame the has-been, not me. Oh, I think you
The has-been in his hotel.
I bet that's the name the has-been would prefer.
See, that's actually the reason Marluxia sought out Mother Gothel. Because he's like, oh, you look like the kind of person that would wear a black hood. I can trust your fashion sense. Again, because I'm sure Marluxia is the kind of person that thinks very highly of good fashion.
My apologies. I'm Rapunzel's mother.
I'm just saying, I think Marluxia is probably the most feminine member of the organization, more so than Larxene.
We tell you, but we lost her.
We're sure she'll come back when she's hungry.
Lost her? You're of no use to me. I'll find her myself.
Marluxia was onto something back there.
What if Marluxia's actually the real hero of the series?
What?
That'd be a twist.
Of course not. But what if? I agree. Why is Rapunzel in danger? And what darkness is after her? Well, guys, the first step is to find her.
Now, the first step is admitting you have a problem.
I hope Rapunzel's okay.
Alright, so welcome to that swamp from Neverending Story. Don't get depressed, guys, or you'll sink into the swamp. Yeah, I'm coming. No, you don't. In the air, I am absolutely unbeatable. Ow, Yep, just stop a Goofy, I'm coming. Oh, that hurts so good. Listen, it's a Disney movie. I'm disappointed that there's not a random chance when Sora uses that Hyper Hammer finishing move where he just summons a giant hammer and... There it is. Yeah, he says that really slow. You just picked an eel out of the water. Alright. Either way, it'd be great if there was a random chance when you do that Hyper Hammer finishing move. Where Sora just goes, and when it arrives, I'll smash it with a hammer. Like, not every time, just like a 1% chance. I am also slightly disappointed that we've never gotten any Emperor's New Groove representation in this series. That's a great movie. I mean, it's not an influential Disney movie. It is not some grand scale adventure. But if Square wanted to do a world in Kingdom Hearts that is just primarily played for comedy, Emperor's New Groove would be a perfect choice. You just have to get around the fact that Eartha Kitt is dead. And have someone else voice Yzma. Also, get the guy who plays Sully in this game to play, what's his name? I don't remember. The guy John Goodman plays in Emperor's New Groove. You know what? Actually, also, I'm not sure if they could get David Spade to play Cusco again. The nice thing about this finisher is even if it doesn't grab an enemy, it still deals some good damage. But see, honestly, I could get around all the voice actors from Emperor's New Groove they probably couldn't get. Because they probably could get Patrick Warburton. And he's really the only one that matters. He's just good in everything. He's the one funny part of B-Movie. I'll stand by that. B-Movie is a terrible movie. But Patrick Warburton is funny in it. Yeah, now I'm in a new area. I don't have a map. And because these places are so big, I think on my first playthrough I might have completely missed the map and never got it. I don't know where the hell I'm going at this point. Or maybe like the map's in a place you can't miss, but I got lost before I found it. But there's enemies, so I must be going the right way at least a little bit. What the? Oh, flow motion, okay. God, I use it so little, I'm like, what is this? What is this blue glow? Has Sora reached Ultra Instinct? Oh man, this just shreds people apart. There's a mini boss in this world that it's particularly good on. And now, see, I'm turned around. Like, which direction did I come from when I started that fight? Is this the way, I think this is the way I came in.
Sure hope the woods here aren't haunted.
Okay, I guess I'll just go this way then. Yeah, remember swimming through here. So this is the exact same path I took last time. Which means I'm not going to run into enemies. I at least already cleared this path out. Oh, thankfully there are signs. Okay, this way. Alright, let's go. So in other news, the Great Ace Attorney collection has been rated for release on Switch, PS4, and PC in Taiwan. Which is good, because that's one of the things, that was probably the biggest thing that was revealed in that Capcom leak from a couple months back, that Capcom would be releasing a collection of the Great Ace Attorney games, and not only just releasing a collection of them, which is nice, but translating them and releasing them worldwide. Now that they finally figured out a way to get past the Sherlock Holmes copyright stuff. And you know, hey, that's great. Ah, Heartless. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to end it. In a narrow environment like this, it still did pretty well. I believe it was also mentioned in the Capcom leaks that they were also probably in earlier planning stages, but they were planning a release of a second collection for the for 4, 5, and 6. Which would also be, it'd be nice. I was gonna say it'd be nice to have every Ace Attorney game available on like Switch and PS4, and it would be, except for the fact that there's currently, as far as we're aware, no plans to also bring over the Investigations games. Come on, finally give us a translation of Investigations too.
Easy, boy, easy.
Although at the same time, that one would be kind of weird because I've gotten so used to the names that they use in the fan translation, and I think the entire community has. Capcom would probably come up with their own ones, and it would just be weird. Great Ace Attorney, it's not a problem because the fan translation didn't rename anybody.
You are such a good boy. Yes, you are.
Also, I played the fan translation of the first one, and I didn't think the translation job was amazing in that one. It was fine, but pretty dry.
Nobody appreciates.
Now, admittedly, I don't know if it was like that in Japanese as well, but
Oh, he's nothing but a big sweetheart. Isn't that right? Maximus?
You've got to be kidding me.
Look, today is kind of the biggest day of my life.
oh, she almost like turned her head completely around there. It was like the owl girl from Interspecies Reviewers,
And then you
who is, by the way, best side girl in that series. Like so many people who watch that show would be like, oh, it's
just so you know.
like the best one was like the fairy girl Aloe. There's probably some other ones I can't think of. Nah, I'm owl girl all the way.
Rapunzel!
You're here.
Her name is Mimilo.
Yeah, you too.
And look, I need a friend. Meet Maximus.
That's a horse.
He introduced us, and where one goes, the other follows. This is Sora, Goofy, and Donald.
Oh man. She said it a different way. Putting Goofy before Donald. It's just wrong.
Come on. The kingdom's not far.
Can I ride? No, no riding. Okay. Anything new I can make? Mythal stone, alright. See, even though this game doesn't have like the experience system that Kingdom Hearts 2 did, where like the more items you made, the more that would get unlocked. Like, nah, sorry man. Ooh, I got a Damascus. Alright, level it up again. I'm just making this thing so strong. I also still don't have a map. Which way were we going? Nope, wrong way. I want my map. I want my map back.
Would you look at this?
It's so pretty.
How about we stop for a second and enjoy the scenery?
Alright, enjoying over. Oh, look at all this stuff over here I can't get to. And it's not even a JPEG outside the bounds of the game. Yeah. I couldn't have put a little treasure chest there.
The kingdom's not far, but we need to scale these cliffs.
Well, then let's look for a way up.
Okay, what can I think this is like I have to land on it from like a really high jump. Hey, I found a way up. You guys are all on your own though.
Sora, this looks like a good place to cross. Come on, let's swing across and look for a path.
Whoa. Where was that rock? There's something hidden over here. No, there's these tiny alcoves I can do anything with.
Out over there.
I don't know where you're talking about. Oh, oops.
Oh no. Now we have to climb back up.
No one said you had to fall down with me.
This way, Sora.
God, why is he always goes into a walk when we get close? Alright, take your time, Rapunzel. Let's go. Yeah, it's a cool little set piece swinging across on her hair, but it does kind of break the flow having to stop and wait for her. So take a bet. Do you guys think I'm going to be able to fully level up this Keyblade before we get to the end of the game? Because I can tell you honestly, on my first playthrough, I kind of forgot about the Keyblade Forge system. So this was I'm probably already a higher level with it than I was at the end of my first playthrough. Well, I was probably at like level 3. Theoretically, we could check, like I could load my DLC save file and see where it is. Because that's based on my first playthrough. But then it'd be a spoiler for the stuff that happens in the DLC. And we gotta save that for when we reach it. Because yes, don't worry guys, we will be doing the Remind stuff. But it's gonna have to wait until we're done with the game. Okay, Flynn's the one that uses the frying pan. You get back here. There we go. Talking about how he barely said it in my first playthrough, and he said it twice in this one world alone. So far. We got time to go, yo. Come on, Rapunzel, what's the worst thing that ever happened in a dark cave? Aside from this. Ugh, come on, I'm so close to getting that hammer. Oh boy, I can boost my water. Because I use water so much in this game. Out of every magic spell I have, water is definitely the one I use the most. Drill. You just gotta say it in the like the Sonic Colors voice. Drill. Basically, anything is made better if you say it in the voice of the Sonic Colors announcer. Drill, cube, laser, rocket, spike, frenzy. I think that's all of them. All the ones that appear in the Wii game, at least. And of course, he's also the guy who says the classic, good, great, awesome, outstanding, amazing. Don't listen to what a bunch of people say, like, oh, Unleashed was the last good Sonic game. Colors is when the series really started going downhill. Like, yo, Colors is amazing. Best Sonic game, in my opinion. And it's a game that will now forever live in history as the first game that Roger Craig Smith appeared in. Now that he is no longer the voice of Sonic. That was something that was happening weeks ago, and I meant to talk about it in previous streams, but I just never brought it up. The story was also still unfolding. That's just how it is. But yeah, it looks like we are getting a completely new voice cast for the next Sonic game.
Can you climb up to that ladder?
Except for, once again, Mike Pollock has managed to stick around. Listen, I love the man, but how the hell do you keep surviving these cast resets?
Sora, over here.
Probably because, frankly, he doesn't have that much else going for him in terms of voice acting stuff. He at the very least is freed from Video Brincato now. That's nice. Also, he was in Promare, which, is a little bit weird to hear, because it's a different performance, but listening to it, you can still totally hear Eggman in it. Got a third time, man. Now I'm starting to understand why people latched onto the line so much if he did say it this often. Maybe I just didn't notice how many times he said it in the first playthrough, because, like I said, I beat this game within 3 days. So, like, most of the memes didn't have a time to take hold by the time I was done with the game. I've only been yeah, wait, we were here already. I looped around.
I wonder where this leads.
How the hell did... Why is that still there? That didn't fade away at any point? Alright, this was the way to get out. Oh, that's a shame. It looks like the kingdom is still under construction. Well, we're going to have to go back. What if that was the case? Like, we came here like, oh, whoops, place is still under construction. We missed it. Sorry. And then the world just ended. Like, there's no boss. That was just the end of the world. Alright, well, now you're dead. No one slaps their ass at me. See, wouldn't Romeo and Juliet be a much more effective story if instead of it being like you bite your thumb at me, it was you slap your ass at me? It wouldn't be the weirdest version of Romeo and Juliet that would ever exist. Not as long as Nier Automata is a thing. I'm not a huge Nier Automata fan, but that cutscene is absolutely classic. I'll tear the shit out of thee. We've also got that Nier Replicant remaster coming out at some point. You know, hey, great for you guys. I didn't like Automata enough to want to play a worse game. And now it turns, now that we've taken out the tower, it turns into a remastered version of the Pot Centipede from Aladdin in Kingdom Hearts 1. There we go, we got this. Dealing him some good damage on this splash run, and away we go. See, it's even playing the Kingdom Hearts 2 mini boss theme of him and Vigor, which is it's a good song. You see, look at how much damage this thing deals. It's scary, yo. Except we're not done yet. It's a Hydra. It's a better representation of the Hydra than the Hydra in Kingdom Hearts 2. But yeah, like you're seeing, this thing just rips through health bars. Especially now that I've upgraded its strength. Deal as much damage as we can. Hold on. See, we can't grab it, but since he's nearby, it'll still hurt him a lot. Alright, I got run over a little bit. Oh, right up the ass. Alright, now super jump. Do I have to still have high jump equipped? Oh, it's okay, it's just a 4-motion move. Alright. Oh, can I equip it? I don't have any points. And I need 2, man. mean, I suppose I'd... Actually, I was going to say I suppose I'd get more use out of it than I would water boost, but really, I'm not sure on that. Hey, look, we can jump back down and completely reset all of our progress. But I guess this is where I jump from if I want to break that rock.
Place for one of your swan dogs.
Yep, there it is. Alright, fuck it. Imagine if this was the map, like you had to do all that work just to get to the map. So I boosted magic and max AP. Okay, hey, great. Now I gotta walk all the way back.
Sora, this looks like a good place to cross.
Probably should have at least waited until I found a save point so I could warp between them. I'm also almost certain I did this exact same thing on my first playthrough. Now that I know not to get lost and I've killed everybody,
Looks like a good place to cross.
it hopefully shouldn't take me too long. Hurry up, Rapunzel. Ain't got all day. I only have an hour and 40 minutes until this stream is over. Or until we reach the end of this world, whatever comes first. Though I might go a little bit further, because we do have... There's going to be something, at the very least, past this... oh, lucky emblem. See, it's a good thing I came back through here. An expert ring. What does that do? A little bit less strength. Slight boost in strength and a moderate boost in max AP. So it's better than the ability ring plus? Aside from magic, which I don't use anyway. Alright. We'll give you that. Now I could put the super jump on. And you know what? Also water boost. God, Donald has so much AP, he has nothing to use on. Wow, nothing up there. I'm so glad I climbed that wall. You just gotta love how Sora can just casually climb a wall. Come on. Also, we're the only ones that swing across, so I don't know how everyone else is getting over here. Alright, we're back. That's where I climbed up and... well, I guess I have to go up there. Except this time I'm not going to jump back down. See, from a level design standpoint, all these little offshoots mean nothing. But at the very least, it's supposed to make the game feel, make the world feel a little more alive.
Come back. I must have startled them.
Okay, well, let's go find some birds then.
Oh, they're leaving.
Where are they?
But there they are.
Where? Where are these mythical birds you speak of? There they are. I see them.
I think Rapunzel's found something.
Yeah, hold on, hold on. You gotta walk real slowly up to them so that you don't start on.
Careful this time.
The birds flew that way, Sora.
Quietly to avoid scaring them. Okay, just jumping on these little things count as... Oh, oopsie. Oh, okay.
You scared them.
I see that. Where'd they go?
The birds flew that way, Sora.
God, listen, just saying that way means nothing to me.
Oh,
So you automatically lock onto these jump points. Oop, okay, yeah, so long as you stop. Otherwise they get startled. Nice and slowly. So you just got to play that marching theme from Majora's Mask to get all the birds to follow you and instantly grow into full-grown chickens.
I've never seen a bird like you.
It looks like a blue jay. Real common around here.
Listen, they're singing for us.
Death metal. Okay, well, that was a fun detour. Let's actually do what we're here to do.
I've never seen so many flowers.
Whoa. It lost a little bit of its luster seeing the flowers pop in as we got closer.
This is amazing.
Alright guys, let's swim across.
I just knew the outside world would be full of amazing things. And you helped me find them. Thank you.
So does that line of dialogue... Okay. Yeah, maybe this is like an item you only get if you do all of those activities. 4 AP boosts, goddamn. Yeah, it might be like if you... I don't know. I'm not sure what the breakdown is on what items you get, depending on how many things you do. Look at that guy sitting up there, not moving an inch. Very deep in focus.
Well, her dream's gonna come true. They're sending the lanterns up after dark.
Cool. We don't want to miss that.
Actually, I'm pretty indifferent to it. Whoop.
I think they're having a festival.
Yeah, that's why they send up the lanterns. Cool. Alright. Anything else I can make? Nope. Assuming I don't have any new... Nope, no more Damascuses, but I've got so many Wellspring and Pulsing Stones. I can level up a lot of this earlier stuff, but if I'm going to be leveling up some older Keyblades, there's some like lower level Keyblades. The one in this world is one I'd want to get a head start on. Gotta wait until then.
Hey, is that a plaza up at the end of the street?
Yeah, forget your plaza. I'm exploring the wharf.
I bet you there's a lucky emblem here.
You see, that's what I was thinking. Oh, yep, right there.
Let's see. Yes.
I've already found more lucky emblems than I did on my first playthrough, I guarantee it. Hope this wasn't yours. The rune. Oh, right. Use up all of those AP boosts I got. Alright. So we just have the ability to just walk around the town a bit. We could talk to the locals, but that would require caring. I will go to the lighthouse, though. Oh, another lucky emblem.
Let's see.
See, we're only getting the easy ones now. Once you get later into the game, they get pretty devious to find. Wow, I'm amazed that these guys could carry on having a normal conversation when I break the boxes they are standing right beside. Okay, let's go see what Rapunzel's doing. Yeah, why can't I go over here? I'm already jumping over that. It's like a Sonic Unleashed world. Right there, yes.
Let's see.
Hey, so what you doing, Rapunzel? Is it alright if I call you Punzel?
It's for the lost princess.
The instant you hear that, you're like, oh, I know exactly where this is going. Okay. I'm assuming the movie was no more subtle. Alright, guys, it's time for a jig.
Come on, everyone. Come dance with us.
Yeah. This minigame has absolutely nothing to do with anything, but yo, I love it. Let's see here. Mirror the moves by pressing circle to spin and twirl or X to step and stomp. When you add a partner, press square, press triangle to perform. 2, press triangle together, everyone dance. Okay. Got it. I'm gonna show this world merriment like it's never seen. Hold on, let me get these. This has no reason to be here, but yo, I kind of love it. I like rhythm games in general.
This is so fun. Keep dancing.
I finally played a Friday Night Funkin'.
Keep dancing.
There we go. Oh man. There we go. Oh, I already did this one though. Oh yeah, Sora's just having a good time here.
Keep dancing.
Yo, I'm the coolest thing. So are all of these colored circles a different color when you're playing the game on the Xbox? And will they be a different color on PC? I can already tell you no, they're going to be Xbox color.
Keep dancing. This is so
Hold on. Okay, gotta do that. I did well enough to get a magic boost. Oh, I see a treasure chest on that dock over there. Should have gotten that before. Oh, look at them all alone out there on the water. It's like a Viking funeral. Get your flaming bow and arrows ready. So who do you think had the patience to braid her hair in town?
Dreaming about what it might feel like when those lights rise in the sky. What if it's not everything I dreamed it would be?
It will be.
And what if it is? What do I do then?
Be satisfied with your life and then go back to living a normal existence. So this world is where we see a sort of issue Kingdom Hearts 3 has, in that it does a good job with most of its worlds of having original stories within the worlds. Stuff that better connects to the overall Kingdom Hearts plot instead of just being Sora and the gang experience a Disney movie. But there are still some worlds where it is basically that old style of here's a retelling of the movie, but Sora, Donald, and Goofy are there, and villains. Now, Tangled isn't the worst example, but it definitely does feel like a lesser experience, despite the fact that the amount of time you spend in this world is more than watching the movie. Or some moments just aren't properly built up. There'll be an example coming up before too long.
Something for you too. I should have given it to you before, but I was just scared. And the thing is,
I mean, this, actually, yes. We know for a fact that she left the satchel in the... She left the satchel in the tower because Mother Gothel found it. Why does Rapunzel have it now? Just right out of nowhere, we have to accept the fact that, okay, something that just doesn't make sense. And the first time playing this, I was like, is this a plot hole? Like, did they forget that she's not supposed to have that? It would seem kind of weird because they're clearly following events from the movie, so you'd think they must have taken it from the movie, and the movie would have thought of it, so I guess I just missed an important scene that they didn't show me. And now I'm just left confused.
I'm sorry. Everything is fine. There's just something I have to take care of.
okay.
I'll be right back.
And he never comes back because he is a terrible person. And he was using her the entire time. The end.
Wow. Could you guys have possibly picked a worse time? I don't.
Yeah, this is fitting in. This is just fitting in tonally. Like, oh, look at all this beautiful festival stuff. Oh, yeah, this just seems like a good time to put in a fight.
It's time for these wet blankets.
Except I do like the aesthetic, so I actually don't mind this fight. It's sadly not quite dark enough to be like a full, like a full nighttime fight, which I would have liked more. Though, at the same time, I got enough of that playing 0.2. The entire game is nighttime, and it does look pretty beautiful. Cannot lie. Let's go. Ooh, still got... Yeah, I'm coming, I'm coming. It's also kind of a weird time to be playing the big choir. Oh, I didn't mean to activate the carousel, but alright. It's a new one. So if you get the timing on these rings, then it goes faster, which means you get more of them, which means you get to send out more shockwaves. Plus bonus points, because, you know, you care about that so much. That's actually, even though it's so simple, it's actually one of my favorite. That's actually probably my favorite attraction in the game. Oh, and now I was just getting vine whipped there. Oh, man. So is my hammer. And the hammer's going to hurt more. Rising Spiral. Excellent. I believe Damage Siphon, Rising Spiral. You can launch enemies into the air. X repeatedly. Start a combo. Circle to launch the target. Okay. Yes, now I've got a launcher. Which is sort of useful in this game because the air game is so ridiculously overpowered. That there as well. That's another thing that they skipped over. I guess Flynn Rider's real name is Eugene. This is the first time it's ever been brought up.
Oh dear, he's run off with the crown and forgotten you.
Also, this whole fake out, like, oh, he's forgotten you. It doesn't work when they showed a close-up of him showing that his hands are clearly tied to the wheel and he's unconscious.
Forget Flynn Rider. You know where you belong, and it's not with him. Now.
This is where the story of this world kind of starts falling apart. I'm surprised this is apparently the first time her long hair has caused her any trouble. Yes, by the way, Mother Gothel is definitely the person that just killed Marluxia. That'd be amazing.
Are you all right? Are you hurt?
Mother, how did you...
I was so worried about you, dear. So I followed you, and I saw them attack you, and... Oh my... Let's go. Let's go, before they come to.
Come to? What are you talking about? They're gone. There's no one that was knocked out. The nobodies are just completely gone. You can trust anyone that has a green lantern. Okay, I actually wasn't meaning to reference DC.
Hey, isn't that Rapunzel? Wait! Rapunzel! Oh,
I'm Rapunzel now.
Marluxia!
My hair will soon be just as fabulous as hers.
Dear mother, you should let them be.
And why is that?
Because Rapunzel is far too important. Atop her tower, she must remain out of sight and live out her days with Mother Gothel.
And never see anyone else?
But that's like locking her in some prison.
That is exactly what it's like. Rapunzel's hair holds the powerful magic of healing. And yes, Mother Gothel wants it for herself, as do others.
Oh, I guess she's evil. Alright.
Gothel's actions will protect Rapunzel, preserve her.
Just mention it sort of offhand.
Organization a favor.
What favor?
Let's say she's keeping Rapunzel on the shelf for us. An
An elf on the shelf,
to find the remaining
if you were.
hearts of light, and we have occasion to call on other hearts of light instead. A new 7 hearts to fill out the ranks.
New 7 hearts.
Yeah, let's turn Rapunzel into a Keyblade wielder.
7 who inherited the princess's light after their role was fulfilled.
So you don't care about her? You guys just want Rapunzel for your own purposes.
See, that would have been like an interesting way to tie together all of the worlds. Like, all of them have a new Princess of Heart. But, I think it's just the 2 worlds that are closely following the movies. This and Frozen. Didn't bring mention to it. The perfume department.
You always were such a sound sleeper.
I've gotten used to watching you while you sleep. Is there something on the ceiling that was supposed to be compared to that sun there? Oh, actually, thank you for spelling that out for me. It really was not obvious. Oh, the room has lights. That's nice. The brand. And wow, she suddenly remembers all this stuff from when she was a baby, and no one ever remembers, from a time period that no one ever remembers anything of.
I'm the lost princess.
Aye.
Speak up, Rapunzel. You know how I hate the mumbling.
I am the lost princess, aren't I? Did I mumble, Mother? Or should I even call you that?
Oh, Rapunzel. Do you even hear yourself? Why would you ask such a ridiculous question?
I mean, you really don't have any evidence to support it.
All you!
I also doubt she could have recognized herself as the baby in that mural, because, didn't even really look like her.
I've spent my entire life hiding from people who would use me for my power. Rapunzel, when I should have been hiding from you.
Where will you go? He won't be there for you.
What did you do to him?
That criminal's to be hanged for his crimes. No, it's all right. Listen to me.
Oh dear, Heads up, we've detected copyrighted audio and video. I don't know how the hell you detected copyrighted audio, it's so goddamn quiet. Video, sure, okay.
And I will never
It'd be hilarious if, the copyrighted video that they were talking about is actually just a scene from the movie. I'm sure it's Square Enix copywriting this, but it'd be hilarious if Disney tried to get it because this so closely resembled the movie.
You want me to be the bad guy? Fine. Now I'm the bad guy.
All these former villains that you see, each of them with shaking knees has knelt before me. Oh, I guess he's okay. Maybe he just survived being hanged. He's dead.
Blam!
Is Sora okay?
He stopped breathing hours ago.
Look at him, but he won't open his eyes.
Okay, there we go. Copyrighted stuff's over, so that's good. That better not get me, this video, like, whatever. This video like unavailable in certain regions. Because I checked that streamer's notice when we started. It outright said I am perfectly allowed to stream this game for non-commercial purposes, so long as it is not strictly for to play music.
Well, that did the trick. Nice work, Max.
Admittedly, it is somewhat suspicious that if it was Square copyrighting the cutscene, it was only that one and not the cutscene that immediately followed.
Right. In her mother
It legitimately could have been Disney,
calls for a rescue.
thinking that it was just a scene from Tangled.
Are you with me?
I'll report back tomorrow when the post uploads up and I can check. I call bullshit. That, yeah, this horse is fucking built.
Let's go, Max.
Oh, Max, I have a son with that name. And everyone, both Sora and Donna are like, wait, what? You have a son? Yeah, I haven't mentioned that yet. Like I was talking about with Emperor's New Groove just being a comedic world. I want to see another comedic Kingdom Hearts world that is just being real meta. Like, we've got Donald and Goofy in the party, but we go into a goof troop. And it's like, oh god, it's another Goofy. Oh, I still have the hammer from whatever that last fight was. Ow, ow. I was in a cutscene, bitch. Get back here. Yeah, drill, give me. Yeah.
Enough already. Get out of our way.
I don't think I can, though. I think I kind of do have to fight them. Admittedly, I do somewhat understand that, just get out of our way. Admittedly, by this point in the world, I am sort of a little tired of it. Look, it's a tense moment, because even when the fight's over, it's still playing the battle music. Okay, I managed to get another Dusk in there. Oh, an ingredient. Yeah, hold on, nobodies. You guys are threatening. I just wanted to pick some basil. And by the way, yeah, running back through here, this first section of the forest again, I guess I never found the map to the second one. Ow. Just got rammed by a horse. I'm going to be Mr. Hands before you know it. And if you guys understand what the hell I'm talking about, I would be very concerned. Not that it's an unknown thing. It's just, real sick. And uncomfortable. Thankfully, this is only one of them, so I don't have to go through that whole process of killing, like, every one of these things. The music does turn down in intensity when you're not in battle, though. Dynamic. Or maybe actually the song just... Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, take it, tall vampire lady the internet is obsessed with for no good reason. I don't understand your tastes, guys. I don't.
Is it just me, or are the Heartless multiplying?
The Heartless are having sex at an alarming rate, Sora. Oh, actually, hang on. Let's do the carousel. Whee! Come on. Oh, darn it. That was almost a perfect one. Okay, too messed up. Oh, because they're all dead. Okay. What way are we going? This way? Yes, okay. This is the way I need to go. I know that Kingdom Hearts games, at the very least, some of them have a counter at the end where it tells you how many enemies you killed. I would love to see one that was specifically, this is how many enemies you killed, as opposed to Donald and Goofy. I went through here already. See, that's how easy it is to get turned around in this place. And sometimes that count of how many Heartless you killed can be so weird. Like, Birth by Sleep. When I finished Birth by Sleep, it was like, I think it was probably Aqua's story. I had finished it, and it was like, you killed like 800-something enemies throughout the entirety of Aqua's story. And now, granted, each individual character story in Birth by Sleep is only like 8 hours long, as opposed to... Like, it's basically like all of the individual stories in Birth by Sleep add up to the length of a normal Kingdom Hearts game. But I killed like 800-something enemies throughout the entire run of Aqua's story. And it's like, Jesus, there's a section, one set piece in Kingdom Hearts 2 where you kill more than that. Oh, God, I keep getting lost here. Did you also know the movie? Yes, I did. I do know about the Black Cauldron. I've never seen it, but I know about it.
We're almost there.
And no, by the way, I don't expect to see a Black Cauldron world appear in a future Kingdom Hearts game. Unless they I wouldn't be against it. Actually, I would be kind of against it, because literally, as far as I can tell, the only thing the Black Cauldron has going for it is just the fact that it's weirdly violent for a Disney movie. Like, there's a part of it that's literally just a dungeon where the entire floor is covered in skulls. And it's like, that's hilarious, that's in a Disney movie, but the movie surrounding it is not that good. I don't know. I've never seen it. I just kind of have to take my best guess from watching the Nostalgia Critical review of it. But I'd love to see an area in Kingdom Hearts just be that grotesque and violent. Oh, there we go. Got into the drill right at the last second. Like, literally, this drill is so strong it can just tear through their armor in a second. Ow. Oh, yeah. Ooh, armor slot. Cool. In the Keyblade Graveyard. Yeah, but the problem is, the horrors of the Keyblade Graveyard are implied. You know, it's like, oh, a bunch of Keyblade wielders died here. That's fine. This is the memory of it's like the legacy of their death. It's a lot different than just having skulls. Oh, and by the way, she totally stabbed him despite the fact that there's no blood on her knife whatsoever. photo mission. Picture of the festival. You probably should have told me all that a little earlier. I'm assuming I don't have, no more Damascus. Equipment, I got an armor slot. We'll put another shadow anklet on. Just have 2 of them, who cares? Yep, Rising Spiral. Put that on. God, this is already more abilities than you would have in the entirety of Kingdom Hearts 1. And I am on the 3rd session of this playthrough. Sora fighting Nomura. Now, see, I liked the idea that I heard people joke about that Kingdom Hearts 3 should have had Walt Disney as a super boss. Like how in Nier Automata you fight Yoko Taro. I think no, it's not Yoko Taro. It's like the president of Square Enix. You fight him in the tournament or something.
If you let me save him, I'll go with you.
No, Rapunzel.
I'll never run. I'll never try to escape. Just let me heal him, and you and I will be together. Forever. Just like you want. Everything will be the way.
So now let's see. Is this scene close enough to the movie that I'm gonna have a copyright warning? Oh God. If this is catching on to scenes that are close to the movie, the Frozen world is gonna destroy me. Yeah, so long as it's just, hey, you're not allowed to monetize this part, then I'm cool. I'm already not monetizing anything.
I'm so sorry. Everything is gonna be okay, though.
No, Rapunzel.
I promise. You have to trust me.
No, I can't let you do this.
And I can't let you die.
But if you do this, then you will die.
Hey, it's gonna be all right.
Rapunzel. Wait.
So now this decision here that Flynn makes. Cuts off all her hair to free her. You would have had the time to do that after she healed you. Also, you gotta love this implication that like the blonde hair was pure and magical, and brown hair is just normal, boring hair. Like, yo, brown hair is good. I'm not just saying that because I have it. I legitimately like brown hair more than any other natural hair color. You know, when we're talking fictional characters that aren't bound by real hair color, then, you know, I like pure red hair, but if we're talking real hair colors, I like brown best, opposed to black, blonde, red hair. And this was something that was kind of missing from Kingdom Hearts 2 that I'm happy to have back. Just these, or even just kind of have these giant Heartless fights. God, look how many health bars this thing has. Like, again, that is an end game number of hearts in Kingdom Hearts 1. And this game considers it to be half. Though, to be fair, it's balanced by the fact that I can just deal so much damage. Drill. Get back here. Yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah, and the dodge with the drill is an attack. Yeah. Boom, and you get that dive. Though for some reason it removes your lock on. I'm just mashing X here, and I am taking literal health bars off this thing. Alright, let's do some splash run. Because as we all know, water kills plants. Now, please stay here. Don't go... Okay, damn it. Also, yeah, we're just all the way over here now, and we have to get out through these very easy traps. And avoid the cherry bombs that are like actual cherries. Yeah. God, I can barely see what the hell's going on here. Stop that. Right up your ass. Goofy. And just knock her right down. I missed. Get back here. Yeah. Gotta just run so far away. No, come back. I'm not done killing you yet. Admittedly, the juggling power of the Hyper Hammer is better on like human-sized enemies. Like organization members, it is absolutely brutal how much you can juggle them with this thing. And actually, the longer distance of the dash actually makes dealing with this a bit easier. Oh yeah, let's hit it with some meteor. Yeah. Away we go. Oh man, that's like a full health bar, yo. Just need a lick, come on. There we go. Let's see, if Arendelle world, Elsa was intended to be the villain of the world because the movie shows her as good. They put the villain on some...
Don't go. Stay with me.
See, oh wow, you can tell that because the lighting suddenly got a lot more dramatic. This is a pre-rendered scene. And you can save that trivia for when we actually get to the frozen world.
Let your power shine. Make the clock reverse. Bring back what once was mine.
Rapunzel, you can't have short hair. It won't be marketable anymore. And we can't make the sequel TV series. Which I've heard people say is actually apparently a surprisingly good show. But I've never seen it because I've never seen Tangled. I got other stuff to watch on Disney Channel. Only a little over a week until DuckTales is back. Oh no, he's dying. If only one of us had healing magic. Like, you can't even say, like, oh, magic wouldn't be able to fix that. That's literally what Rapunzel's hair was. Of course, the magic tears bring him back to life. It's like Pokemon, the first movie. It's a good thing that light wasn't a little bit lower. Otherwise, it'd be his dick glowing with the strength of life. I mean, come on, guys. Haven't we all experienced that? And don't worry, I don't even think he was hurt too badly. There's absolutely zero blood.
Did I ever tell you I've got a thing for swimming?
You see, this guy gets it. She's literally got the same hair as Yuna from Final Fantasy X, at least from the back. So yeah, I forgot, her hair doesn't regrow at the end.
Rapunzel, you're finally
So how do they explain that in the TV series?
I know. I mean, I can't believe it. I can finally be with my real family. I couldn't have done it without your help.
I don't think, like, I can be with my real family. I don't think that's necessarily cause for celebration when you've basically never met them and you have no idea what they're like. They could be worse. You don't know.
Yes, thank you so much.
Now, Flynn, you and Maximus play nice.
Huh?
You're gonna be great. Huh? We haven't seen the guy controlling the monsters in a while, so that's one less worry.
He's probably dead.
Chance that he might be around here somewhere.
Well, if he comes back and tries to bother Rapunzel again, then Flynn will keep her safe. And we three won't be far behind.
Yeah, shame she lost her hair, which was the weapon she used to fight everybody prior to now.
Oh, Eugene.
Eugene?
Oh, that's my real name. Eugene Fitzherbert. That's right. I never told you guys.
You never told her either, she just knew.
It's a great name.
Me too. Nice to re-meet you, Eugene.
Hey, I thought I was the only one you were going to tell?
Don't worry. I've saved plenty of Fitzherberty secrets just for you.
Really?
Hey! What are you two lovebirds talking about?
Penis.
Nothing.
Yeah, it's not nice to keep secrets.
This one is none of your business.
Maximus, get him!
Huh? You have got to be kidding me!
I feel like that's worse off for Pascal than it is for Flynn. Sticking your tongue in someone's ear. Alright, so here we go. This is the other Keyblade I see myself using, Ever After. Keyblade with an emphasis on magic. Now, I'm not a magic user, but this Keyblade has some interesting uses. The staff. What happens is, the staff still you get to fire off like bullets with it, and every time you dodge, you leave behind an after image that will also fire off bullets. So if you dodge several times in a row, you can just rain down a hailstorm. Right, you two are in this game.
Another world where we got doodly squat. You sure this box thingy's even real?
Yes,
Yeah, just how do you know that?
it is etched.
It's what?
Come with me.
And we'll see a world of pure imagination.
Looking for the box?
Who said anything about following them?
See, honestly, Maleficent and Pete's only role in this story is to keep us reminded that, oh yeah, the box, which, if you saw a back cover, you know it's Lushu's box. You just have to... It's like just continuing to remind us that that is an important plot point. And I'm seeing the stuff you're saying in chat. See, the stuff you're saying about the Frozen World is more interesting when we actually get to the Frozen World. Because there's definitely plenty of stuff we can say about the way that world is handled.
Evan would know all about the replicas from his time as Vexen in the organization.
Even though he wouldn't remember it, I wouldn't think, because I don't think you... Do you? No, I guess you do keep your memories when you regain your human form.
Alias here and Dylan went out and turned the whole town upside down to try and find him. But no Evan.
You couldn't pay Legacy's his voice actor to come back, eh? I just didn't feel like it.
What about his research?
Unfortunately, his work on the replicas was incomplete. There may still be documents around, but all of them from well before he made any significant progress.
Like most scientists, he was real bad about keeping physical notes.
That he could go now that he's human. He has no means of leaving this world.
He's hiding in the closet.
Dark corridors.
Are beyond his faculties and mine now.
But not everyone's. What if Evan was taken?
Of course. The organization.
See, what if they pronounced it even, and it was actually Even Stevens? That was a Disney show.
We better go tell Master Yen Sid. And Sora. And the
How fucking weird would it be? Like, here's all the new Disney characters that we've introduced in Kingdom Hearts 3. Rapunzel, Elsa, Baymax, Shia LaBeouf. It wouldn't be the craziest thing Shia LaBeouf has done in recent years. Alright, so we've completed the first round of worlds. Listen, I understand you guys like having your tall seats. It's not nearly as menacing when they're just these giant rocks that I guess are naturally forming.
Precious gift, and yet you desire to return to the organization?
Oh yes, of course.
See, now this game is actually a real step above the previous games. When they have their hoods on, you can still see their face and they're individually modeled.
A second lease on life.
He ripped me away from the one thing I care about. I don't require humanity. Give me my research. I must see it to fruition, no matter the cost.
I mean, there's no real reason to keep him hidden. We were literally just talking about him, so we know who it is.
Soon they will replace, not just replicate. Given a heart, they can become just as real as any human.
What excellent tidings. I would hate to think we invited you back into our ranks, only for you to fail to deliver our final vessel, Vexen.
Yeah, it's not a surprise, aside from the fact that I recognize his voice. We were literally just talking about him, and they're talking about the exact same topic. Alright, so we've unlocked the second round of worlds. So let's see here. Okay, yep, that's the first round, second ring. So we can either go to Monsteropolis, which is level 24, or... Oh, okay. See, technically we could go to the Frozen World now, but Monsteropolis is closer. However, the thing is, I understand we're a bit early. I like to keep... I sort of like to keep, like, one world per... Okay, I'm not allowed to set waypoints as my destination, I guess. Oh, well, I can still put a marker down, I guess. Alright. Oh, yeah, and I have to set a destination. Okay, so we're just going to kind of mess around a little bit. So Swipe area. Yeah, it's fine. One shot. Yeah, well, oh, hold on. Main ship. Anything better? No. Okay. So I'm just gonna go get that treasure sphere. Although I think I was looking at a waypoint. I don't remember. We can and then we'll come back to this world on the next week. See, the Kingdom of Corona was very short-lived. There we go. All right. Takes us a while for these things to load in. Oh, and never mind. It's also not even the destination. Yes, here we go. This is the way I want to go. The green marker means the world we're going to. The yellow flag is the set destination marker. A lot of times they're one and the same. Ow. Ooh. It's good. We good. I just want to check out this thing. Okay, nope. Could not avoid getting into battle. There we go. Ow. Ooh. Ah, man, I keep just flying right into that. I do have a dodge roll. I just got to remember to use it. And I clearly failed to kill him fast enough. Kill as much of the small targets as I can. Oh, right. God. Oh, I am really getting destroyed here. Okay. What button activates my weapon? It's probably a triangle. Could someone please drop health? Okay, there's a tiny bit. That's really not too helpful. Oh, why am I getting, like, nothing out of that? Yeah, okay, those health tokens do not fill up much. Just gotta dodge roll as much as I can. Nope, stop it. Stop sending these guys in. It's so 3 of them. Oh. I'm already not even strong enough to kill them. That coming in here is a bad idea. I'm only at a D rank. I started at an E and I'm only at a D. Okay, I was finished. I got some cow spots, though. You wouldn't even get much for it. It's not even a real cow. Oh man, I'm under leveled to go. I'm 5 levels below the world level of where we're going. Ow! Or is that just gummy level? Are they different? I don't know. Okay, no, yellow is the world. Okay, well I can at least warp here now. I got close enough for that. Okay, well there's where I'm trying to get to now. See, they've got these whole areas that they're clearly intending for you to go to, but nothing's stopping me from just kind of going around it. So what is that green marker for? Oh, probably like the other world that I can go to. Okay. God, you move so slowly when you're not boosting. Okay. There we go. Waypoints with special landmarks automatically unlocked. Use them as ports to embark from. Got it. Okay, so we're just going to get this one treasure sphere. I'm not going to bother going for both of them. We'll do this. I'll make a quick visit to cook some stuff. And then we'll call it a night. And carefully avoid that heartless fleet over there. There we go. Ow. How do I activate it? There we go. Shoot it. I thought I just had to fly closer. Yeah. Again, I mentioned this the first time we did one. Thankfully, you don't have to worry about overshooting it. You just get it into the spot and you're good. And even with my really basic weapons, you got enough time. It's fine. Oh. Although this one's quite a bit. Oh, there's this one up here I gotta do. Come on. There we go. Just enough. See, I even messed up a bit and I had just barely enough time. Oh no, I messed up. Okay, well, and now I have to start all over. So be sure you start shooting them like as soon as they're on the edge of the screen to get in some extra shots. So long as the bullet hits it, it starts moving. It's difficult to get those end ones, but not impossible. Come on. There we go. I should hopefully have just enough time to get this one. There we go. Good. Give me all that good stuff. Bunch of gummy parts. Okay, so. Okay, now I think I checked the world map. Turn to the world map. Yes. Thankfully, I can warp right over to that world, so we're good. Let's do a little bit of cooking. See, I don't like the fact that he just hashtags it with Zexian6. Like, that should be his username. Like, I hate that everyone's usernames are just their names. Like, it should be something funny. Let's see, what can I make? I can make this thing. That's the only new thing to make. Okay, it's just another flambe. I did good, not great. You know, I'm going to try it one more time, see if I can get an excellent on it. Il Madorate. Okay, let's see if I can do a better one. Let's get that excellent going. You got to wait until it's a little bit, there's a bit more oil in the pan. Right there. Properly flambe it. So that one's a plus. So if that's the case, let me see if I can get an excellent one here. It's the same process. There we go. You don't have much time to work if you look at that hourglass over there. Excellent. Leave the bistro. See, and this should have hashtag holy shit talking chipmunks. Alright, so let me just... Okay. Save game. So what level am I at? I guess I'll have to wait until I see it on my save screen. Yeah, I'm only level 19, so I am 5 levels below the recommended. Alright, so that's what we're going to call it for this week. Come back next week. We'll be continuing on in Monsteropolis. I will fly high above Monsteropolis. And I'll rain terror down on the general populace. See, even if I'm not doing my standard singing on the way to New Worlds, I am still very much getting in plenty of